Boo! Good morning! Good morning to all of you. How are you? I'm good. So, you're wondering why did I come today? Yeah, you need to wonder. I just came today to talk about one topic. I bet you guys you know about it. Just I wanna give you a little information. So, it's the topic is communication. We people we can't live without communication, having communication. We are not like animal. We need to understand each other. To understand each other, we need to communicate. So, what is communication? Communication is a sending or receiving of information. So, do you know how many type of communication we have? You should know because I know. So we have two type of communication: verbal and non-verbal. Verbal communication is use spoken or written words to convey a message, like talking face to face. Let's say when you're talking to your friends, to your family, it's like a verbal. And talking on a phone when you're calling someone, it's like a verbal communication. And like sometimes you see people they give a speech in a public, this called a verbal communication. And non-verbal communication is like use a physical cue or gesture to convey a message without a word, without a single word, like facial expression. Let's say if you want to know, if you want something, you just point this facial expression, and when you hit someone, just look at them like this, and people know like you hit them. Body language, like when you use a body language, like if you want to call your friends, you just show them like this, they know. And having like eye contact, it's like it's non-verbal communication. Even touching is like non-verbal communication. So we already know what's communication and the types of communication. I'm still wondering, what about the importance of effective verbal communication? Do you know? Let me tell you. Effective verbal communication is vital for successful interaction, and many reasons, like it helps to build a trust. Let's say when you have a clear communication, and like when you have like a clear without any misunderstanding, have a clear information, like a clear communication, it reduces the chance to have a misunderstanding or a conflict. Second, improve relationship. These days people break up because they have a lack of communication. And conflict resolution, like when you have a conflict, it's better to have like a communication. When you have a communication, it's solved quickly and save time. And increase productivity, like when you have a clear communication, it helps the team to be focused and being very productive. I think that's all, but I want to know, so do you guys want to know more about communication? You want to know? Yeah, you need to know. So what if I'm gonna send you to one of my team to give you more information? It's gonna help you to have more information. So do you wanna go there? Wow, let's.
Hi everyone, this is me, Rahma Mohammed. I'm here to talk about the importance effective of non-verbal communication. As we know, non-verbal communication is super important because it's like a secret language that helps us to understand each other better. It's all the stuff we do without saying a word, like smiling, throwing, or crossing our arms. These actions tell people how we are feeling at that time and what we mean. Sometimes all these actions and more than this can be more than a word. I'm going to continue with appropriate in verbal communication. I'm going to take one example, which is making eye contact. As we know, like making eye contact is important, and it shows the listener that they have all your attention. For example, looking at your colleague during discussion instead of glancing at your phone. It helps. That was appropriate verbal communication. And there's inappropriate verbal communication, which is the dangerous side. Gossiping is spreading rumors or discussing others negatively, which can harm relationships and create distrust. For example, talking about co-workers' personal issue behind their back, which is not good. Also, interrupting, cutting someone off while they are speaking, which shows disrespect and lack of patience. If we take an example, like interrupting a colleague while they are talking, saying that, no, that's not right. No, let me talk. It's not like that. That's a disrespect.
Hi there. Today I will carry on from where my teammate stopped. I have some example, appropriate and inappropriate non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication had too many examples. I will give you 2 or 3 of them. The first one, rolling eyes. Rolling eyes during someone's speech that shows disrespect or disagreement. The second one, interrupting someone during his speech without saying sorry to interrupting you or excuse me, can add. So that's if you didn't say like excuse me, can I say something, or sorry to interrupting you, but I guess you interrupted him straight away. That's disrespectful. And then the third one, inappropriate touching someone without their concerns. That's also disrespectful. Also, I have some example. A positive and appropriate behavior that's acceptable in workplace. The behavior that's acceptable in workplace: active listening, paying attention to other people, what they're saying. The second one, using inclusive language and avoid slang. I think most of people they are using their slang language, those uneducated people, and try to use inclusive instead of slang. And then the third one, avoid gossip. Avoid gossip. Don't talk behind the person. Behind the person during his speech. Try to listen him and keep the conversation respectful and professional. So that's the only thing today I have. I will pass the mic to one of my teammates.
Hello everyone. My assignment to figure out an example of positive feedback and negative feedback. I'm going to start with the positive feedback first. Obviously, it is very useful and satisfaction to increase someone's confidence. It has an enormous specific impact to them contribution as well. Positive feedback, it has incredible effect in group because acknowledge and highlight them strength. It causes efficiency member of the group going upward. Sharing positive observation, it's another appropriate example for positive feedback. An example of negative feedback to the someone, it is completely contrary with the positive feedback, because according to what I did investigate, it has a harsh effect to the someone perception. Was emotional damage, actually with the poor communication, you placement their contribution in low place. With the low spirit, they will not adequate possess of eagerness and emotional. Negative feedback has incredible effect in group, because with this erroneous action, they will not able to cooperate accurately as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Al Sharif, and today I would like to talk about an example of constructive feedback and why it's important. What is constructive feedback? It is a form of communication that provides a specific and actionable suggestion aimed at helping someone to improve their behavior or skills. For example, instead of saying you are bad at communication, constructive feedback could be, your report are well, but I noted sometimes the team struggle to understand you. Maybe if you organize your idea and put it in the point before, could make you improve your point and make it clear. Key characteristics of constructive feedback: specific, focus on particular behavior or outcome, not just personality. Balance, highlight both positive impact and area for improvement. Why it's important: encourage personal and professional development. It help individual understanding their strengths and identify area where they can improve. Build confidence by highlight their strengths alongside for development. Create a supportive environment. Constructive feedback shows that you care about the person's progress and strengths, trust and relationship. It also shows you value the person's contribution and want to see them success.